As some of the tallest trees in the world, redwoods can grow to over 350 feet above the earth. Yet on average, their roots only travel 10 feet into it. In isolation, it should be physically impossible for them to stand. However, these enormous trees do not grow in isolation. Their roots, each only a single inch thick, wraps around the roots of its neighbor a stubborn foundation of brown fingers clasped in an underground stand and grows. My family is a group of redwoods that sought God instead of ground. When my mother immigrated from Samoa to the United States, she taught none of her children how to speak our native tongue. Now, 27 years later, I cannot feel the hands of the land I come from. How do you stand when your roots have been burned away? Today, I am a tree toppling over, a man cut off at the knees, stuck between a loved language lost in the sky, still out of reach. And that is the true legacy of World War II in the Pacific. An entire generation of Asian and Islander immigrants who learned their foreign accents and different skin could mean your family in internment camps. They learned their place in this society would only be bought with blood and uniform. They learned their citizenship papers would only be traded for their severed tongues. It is true that the branches of a tree may spread no wider than its roots, but when parent countries are just another word for poverty, when you are made to choose between putting your children in culture or clothing, which blood would you want? This is how redwoods fall. They forget the only way they are able to stand and defy common logic is how well they hold one another in Hawaii, this immigrant mecca, where so many of us learn to stand with a lost past. We have old weeping banyan trees who also come from across that sea. These banyans begin from single seeds that are blown into other canopies, and without pity or regard for past, they grow their own way to the ground, sprouting aerial roots that crawl to the earth and make a home wherever they find it. In Polynesia, we have always learned from the earth around us, and now I do not lament my lack of roots. Instead, I grow them myself, so every day I am just a wind-blown seed. I am foreign accents and different skin. Every day I fall towards the earth and am reborn in dirt. I am blood in uniform and severed tongue. Every day when I wake up, I look in the mirror and I make the decision that I am the blood I want. Every day I look around, hold on tight to those I love, and I grow into an extended family tree.